Hi, Mark Rogers here. Welcome to another version of Seeking Financial Wisdom, talking to financial advisors all across the country. And it's always a joy to talk with other ones that are helping clients that need to plan for retirement in one way or another. And I'm excited today to have a special guest that has kind of the same language I have. And that's always fun to have the same types of talks. So I want to bring to the desk here Shateka Husser. Thank you, Shateka, for joining this morning.
Amazing to be here. Thanks for having me.
Indeed, indeed. You can see the little verse at the top. In the multitude of counselors, there's safety.
Yeah. Oh, come on now with the Proverbs.
The wisest man that ever lived.
Always about the wisdom.
Yes, exactly right. Always about the wisdom. So that's why it's so fun to, we're not getting the wisdom through all the media outlets, right?
Right.
And so it's important to have that message. So how did you get in? How did you start helping people? What's kind of that backstory in terms of what got you into it, and who do you like to help?
So I actually was an executive coach and they couldn't afford me. And so I said, oh my goodness, this is an epidemic. Why are people not able to have money to, pour into themselves? Long story made short, I felt this burden to do something to give back to the community. And so I decided to put on this huge event and I did it back in 2019. And in doing so, the keynote speaker, very well known, she is one of the presidential winners, I should say, Lifetime Achievement Award winners. And she said, you're doing all this for free. You have all these people coming out here and you're doing this breakfast and all this, but you're not getting paid. And she was like, well, why don't we make you a silent partner? And I'm like, what? A silent partner? I'm just doing this because I want to help people. She said, well, you might as well get paid if you're going to do it. So she told me I should get licensed. And when I went and got my license, this is a real story. I went and got my license. I learned so much about what I did not know. And I had made a lot of money. Like in corporate, I made $1 million in 5 years back then. You know what I mean? And, I was like, I didn't understand how money worked. And I said, people need to know how money worked because I didn't understand all the taxes I was paying and so much more. And long story made short, I decided I was going to stay in the industry. And so I ended up partnering with her. She took me under her wing and taught me a lot about what I know today. And so here I am still today, still doing it, but now I'm independent of her. What Shateka Husser Financial Solutions will be help you retire before you expire. So that's what you desire, what you aspire. We are the ones you hire. Our goal is to get your bank account on fire with a whole lot of lifetime tax-free retirement income that you will not outlive.
Oh, I love that so much. I saw you on one of your videos saying that. I'm like, oh, that is good.
Yeah.
That is
I
good.
love what I do. I started out doing it on Clubhouse for, maybe a couple of years. Learned a lot, got a lot of questions answered. And yeah, I actually formulated that for my whole Clubhouse spiel for how I introduce myself on Clubhouse. And to this day, I still do it. People
That's
love it
good.
everywhere.
So when people
Icebreaker.
come when people come to Shateka, what are they looking for? Are they looking for how to retire effectively down the road, or what are they working right now? Are they on just about hitting retirement age, or what kind of people are coming
Great
and
question. I get the entire gamut. I get Zillennials, Gen X's, millennials. I also get, of course, baby boomers, primarily, but baby boomers and Gen X's more than any other age group. But they're looking to have some income to supplement their retirement, their Social Security. Some won't have a Social Security. Some haven't even gotten started.
Yeah.
I get the full gamut of people because I meet people all over. And so my goal is just wherever you are, just understand that retirement is not an age. I often tell people retirement is an income, it's not an age.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can retire in any age you would like as long as you have the income. And so my goal is to get you to close the gap. And if we can help you understand what your budget is and what your gap is and what your vision is, those three, we can design a very nice, sophisticated, simple plan for you.
Yeah. And I like the 3 buckets, right? Tax qualified bucket, which is the 401k IRA, just telling them just to put what the employer is giving you, but don't top that off, right? Get it into that tax-free bucket on the far right. Get it into the tax-free bucket for future use.
Well, do you want to pay taxes on the seed or the harvest? That's the question you have to ask yourself.
Yeah,
So if you want to pay 20,000 or 200,000, it's up to you. But my goal is to
exactly.
help you pay it on the 20,000 and get you with peace of mind, knowing that in the future, not only will you have tax freedom, but you will also have that long-term care covered, because 65% of people, I should say 70 to 80% of people will need long-term care over the age of 65.
Hmm.
And so that's why we do what we do.
And I love long-term care as my passion, and so it's good to hear that more people are getting help by you as they get into this and understand the age demographic for someone at least thinking and planning for long-term care should go younger and younger now.
Right.
And
Because
it's
Medicare does not cover it, and people don't, they got to understand that. So we got to make sure we got that covered.
protect
So
your
what are you going to
savings.
do? Are you going to deplete your retirement account to take care of that? Or are you going to have that already taken care of? Everyone wants to, or feels like they'll be healthy and young and all that forever. But
Yep.
unfortunately, heart attack, cancer, stroke, dementia, those things happen. So we want to make sure that's covered.
Let's show the people, our audience here, your website here, shatekahusser.com. And so I love your website, by the
That's
way.
my first event right there. That was
Where?
the event. That was the event that you just had up.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's what brought me into this industry.
Gotcha. Gotcha. And so they can, people can come across and find out, oh, you got lots of content that you're bringing up on deck. I love it. I absolutely love the content that you're bringing up on deck. So, and then you got a retirement question. You got this guide or something like that. Is that correct?
Yes, absolutely. You can get a nice guide. So, it tells you all the different, areas. It has those questions that it'll be answering in that guide as well. And so, yeah.
Good. Tell me about this. Tell me about this book that I was kind of hearing. Little birdie told me about a book you might be having coming out here.
Sure. So, my favorite slogan, retire before you expire, is definitely coming out. And so our goal is to have that out by June the 8th. It's been a challenge, but we know we have so much information that needs to get out there. People need this information. And so, yeah, June the 8th, we'll just be looking for it.
Okay. Retire before you expire. And is that going to be like on Amazon, or is it coming to your website, or what are we doing here?
I would say come to my website first.
Okay.
And we'll have all the information there.
Good.
Shateka.com always has all of my information. So
yeah, right. And not to delay, make sure you get a hold of you're on Facebook as well, right?
I am on Facebook, but not as much as I am probably on Instagram and LinkedIn.
Okay. How about YouTube? Anything going on YouTube?
Definitely on YouTube. In fact, I just had a video go semi-viral. It's viral for me, right?
Okay.
So over 900 views telling people why the 401k match does not matter. The 401k and employer plans do not matter. And I tell you why in that video. And oh my gosh, people are saying that makes sense, right? It's clearer. They understand it. They can follow along. I've even had a lot of comments on there, because usually people don't say anything. You just watch the videos.
Right. Most people should have that in their gut, right? They're like, something isn't right here, right? But They don't know exactly what it is. They don't know what's wrong until you come along and say, well, here's where the math is, right? Here's the math. So anyway.
There's too many benefits that's forfeited when you just get the employer plan.
Love it.
You need a comprehensive retirement plan.
Exactly. Well, very good. I so enjoyed this. Love to, maybe we can dive down on some of those tools at a future day or something like that. It'd be kind of fun to pull up math and all that. But I just look up Shateka over on our website here. You can see it down below. And so with that wraps it up. I appreciate you jumping on today, Shateka.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. It's been awesome.
All right, we'll see ya. All righty.